Guess where I am? I'm with Vanessa.
In Minneapolis.
In Minneapolis. Why? Well, Prince had a party at Paisley Park. And I was so fortunate to come. And where do we begin? We have to tell you what happened. It was the most amazing, spontaneous concert I've ever attended. I mean,
Ever.
It just, there's so many things we can say. I think we're going to start at Z and we're going to work our way up to A. We had a private concert with just 25 people.
And we were two of them.
And we were two of those 25 people. It was the most amazing concert we've ever attended. I mean, where did we begin? It was just like, okay, so
let's start at when after the concert.
Yeah, after the concert. Okay.
The concert was great.
The concert was great. Yeah, Prince threw it down. He got on stage around 12 o'clock. But after the concert, we were kind of bummed out because we were like, it's over? Because, he performed at, was it Chicago or New York? Where he performed till the sun came up, to 5 a.m. And it was only 3. So we were like, man, it's over already? Just when I said that, I so happened to see Josh walk past. Hannah's husband. And so I kind of punched Josh. I was like, hey, what's up, Josh? And he was so happy to see me. He said, hey, man, what's up? Gave me a hug. He was like, man, I can't believe you're here. And he said, who are you with? I said, oh, well, I'm here with Vanessa and a couple other my friends. He said, hey, come here. Hey, Prince is doing a private party. And if you want to join, bring some of your friends and come over here. So I brought all of my friends. They didn't even know what was going on. It took me a while for me to eventually tell them. It was so surreal. I mean, we were in Paisley Park. My first time in Paisley Park. The place was stunning, beautiful, and we're there, and here we are about to go to this private party with Third Eye Girl and Prince. But before we got there, we went to, what area was that? When there was the...
So when you walk into Paisley Park, it's kind of like a lounge area.
Yeah, the lounge area.
And you can kind of veer off to the left and then go into the main room where the stage is and where the concert was.
Right.
But instead, we were led off to the right. And went into a room that had 2 large monitors.
Yes. It was the same room where the Rock and Roll Love Affair video was hosted.
Right.
They had the MPG Music Club carpet, the Rainbow Children poster, and right when we went in that area, I saw someone taking a picture of me. I didn't know who it was, and I looked, and it was Liv and Shelby. And I was like, look, because they were amazing. The MPG put it down. Gave them a hug. I was so happy to see them. I said what's up to the horn players, and we were just so happy to be there. I danced on the floor with Shelby J, and I was just so happy to be there. And they were showing, we actually saw...
Ready?
The Breakfast Can Wait video. We saw it, and it was amazing. Everyone was in there. Everyone was just glued to the TV screen. Prince was there. He was just standing up watching it. And we were just like, wow, we're here watching the Breakfast Can Wait video. So afterwards, Josh was like, hey, you want to meet that security guard over there. But right when I was about to approach him, that's when I met Third Eye Girl. I saw Hannah, I saw Donna, and I saw Edith. So I gave him a hug. I was so happy to see them. I met Hannah's father for the first time. And that's when Josh came back. He was like, hey, man, you need to go over there. You need to, bring your crew over there. So I had to bring all my friends. Mind you, 8 of my friends was in a car. We need to just hand on that story. We didn't think we were going to get into Paisley Park
because... Should we call us the Clown Posse?
Yeah. we were like a clown posse for sure because she has a Volvo, and so 8 of us, it's a 5-passenger Volvo, and 8 of us were in this Volvo. And I mean, my legs were right in the middle of the steering wheel almost. We were just stuck together because there was so many people there. I could have.
This is Kala.
But no.
Say hi, Kala.
He wants to join in. Yeah. She wants to join in. So
okay,
so where we are? Yeah. So there was so many of us there, and there were so many people there. There must have been, if you were to guess, I mean, I want to say it was over 1,000.
In the concert?
No, outside before we were able to even get in.
There were so many people. It was so discouraging.
Yeah, we were discouraged because we didn't really think we would get in. Just because the amount of people. We parked, what area was that?
It's, if you're familiar with Paisley, you turn onto Audubon Road, and you make a left into Paisley parking lot, but instead you just kind of keep going straight, and the first right there's like a side road. And so there were cars lined up on the side road.
Everywhere.
And we were told that when we first got there at 12:30 in the afternoon.
12:30 in the afternoon. And I was telling Vanessa, maybe we should go to the shuttle. She's like, no, let's go out and wait here. And we did. Raining, we ordered pizza.
We ordered pizza to the car.
We had to go. We were very familiar with the outdoor facilities. Let's just put it like that. I wasn't trying to do any of that, but you know what? We were there all day. And so when it came around the time for it to open, we noticed that all the people who were outside were moving up. And we're like, what's going on? So Vanessa's mother, Kathy, decided to go out to see what was going on. She came back and she was like, and I was just like, oh, Lord, why is she shaking her head?
And this is at 9:30.
Yeah, this is at 9:30 at night. And she shakes her head and she's like, no, you guys, I don't know what we're going to do. And she was telling us how the bodyguards were like, sorry, we don't have any more room. We only have room for a handicap parking. So we were just like, oh, kind of just busted and disgusted. Turns out she had a handicap sticker. So Vanessa was like, all right, y'all, we're all coming in the car. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? And so let me give a shout out to all of the lovely people who were with me. Jasmine, I met her on Twitter. She's a lovely person, along with her brother Edgar. They came in from Chicago on a megabus. I had Danny. Also, Danny lives in Minneapolis, along with Estelle. We have Denise. Of course, Vanessa, her mother. That's 7 already. Okay.
Packed into one car.
Packed into one car. Another girl by the name of Christine. And who am I missing? Denise. Did I say Denise?
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, 8 people. Okay. And we were packed in one car. We went up to the front of Paisley Park, and Vanessa was like, hi, I have a handicap sticker. Sorry. The lady was so rude. Sorry. We don't have any more spots.
No, she said, I'm sorry. We just sold our last handicap spot. We can't do anything for you.
Yeah, we can't do anything. And we were just like, but we were here since 12. Sorry, we don't have any more spots. And so we were just, so Vanessa, that's bull. And so the lady was like, well,
I couldn't help it.
She couldn't help it. We were pissed off. And
I was so
come on.
angry. And Jesse's feet were right in my face, right here. And I look over, and my mom had this girl sitting on her lap, and then we were packed in my car like sardines.
Yeah.
And she's trying to tell us, I'm sorry, you can't get in, and, whatever. And I think it was just the fan in me, and just you can't turn me away when we've been here since 12:30.
Exactly. So it was.
And we've been gracious.
We were gracious, and we were we were there. We were like some of the first people there. So for us to be turned down, that wasn't happening. But eventually, she was like, "Well, we do have spots, but they're not handicapped." And we was like,
she said, "Well, we do have 4 spots that aren't handicapped," and I was like, "What? How much are they?" And she's like, $20. I said, take my money. How much more do you want? Just here.
We were willing to give her the whole bank if necessary to get into Paisley Park. So we got there. We screamed. We were just like, yeah, we were so happy. We got outside. We were touching the towel for the first time. It was so real. And as I said, the party was amazing. I mean, they just jammed. Prince, I want to mention this before I get into the other stuff. You know how I always say, oh, Prince, he didn't play the guitar at South by Southwest. Well, for this concert, he did play it a little while. Did a little 10 minutes on it. He played that funky music, Roller Coaster of Love, and did this incredible guitar jam. But the MPG was amazing. Liv Warfield, Shelby J, Alyssa.
Oh my God.
Alyssa.
Ladies,
they were amazing. Alyssa, she's like, I don't know what song I should do. And I was like, Love Machine! And she was like, I don't know if I'm going to do this one. But she ended up doing it. And it was amazing. She was like, I got the toys that turn your body. I was like, oh, man. It was the best way. And so, as I said, the show was amazing. But okay, go ahead.
Guess who was there? Ryan Waters. Did I say it right?
I believe it's Waters or Walters.
Yeah.
Sade's guitar player.
Oh, my God.
He was there, and that man was sick.
Liv Warfield and him together, that song that they did.
Oh,
I got goosebumps still.
Why Do You Lie? Catch Me If You Can. Oh, it was. He did a 3-minute guitar solo. He was amazing. And the horn players, when Liv did I Decided, BK, oh man, it was lovemaking. That was some serious music lovemaking. But as I said, the concert was amazing. But let's skip and forward to the private concert.
Oh my God.
We finally got escorted into the same room where the Plectrum Electrum video was. And
the Plectrum Electrum video! That's where we were at, people.
And Prince was like a mannequin. I didn't even...
Should I do it?
Yeah. But we walked in. And Prince, this is exact... Prince had a gold blazer on, gold pants, gold...
so he's standing there.
Heels.
And he's just standing there.
And the guitar is screaming at this point. It's just like... just doing the same sound that the Screwdriver video, if you saw the movie, that same guitar tone, that's what was just screaming. And
so when Donna walked past the video, or walked past the room, and she's like, what is that?
Yeah, when she's like, yeah.
That's exactly what we were walking into.
Yeah.
So Prince is standing there. This is going to be funny. And he's standing there with, you know, he was just like a mannequin.
A mannequin.
And he was just kind of still, and he was just looking like, he looked at all of us as we were walking in, one by one, with this super cute...
We didn't know what we were into. And that's when he came and he was like, he saw me and said, Jester, I got my guitar for you. Man, just the fact that he said that to me and he was smiling while he was doing it. And he went into boom stratus. He didn't say any vocals. There were no vocals. It was just an instrumental. And I'm telling you, it was the amazing solo ever. I mean, he was just so precise. He had, was it Adrian or Marcus? One of them.
Marcus.
It was Marcus.
Oh, sorry.
And Marcus was just replaying after what Prince was doing. Prince did this, you know, he did a lick, and then Marcus tried to imitate it. It was just amazing. All of us. Bobby Z was in the building.
Bobby Z was looking in awe, just like
you would think
all
Bobby
of us.
Z never seen Prince. I mean, because his mouth was like... Prince possessed so much divinity and so much power within his guitar playing. And after he did Stratus, he took his guitar off. Or while doing Stratus, he took his guitar off. He went to the keyboards, played Alphabet Street. No. And it was just like, that's when I was just crying at that point.
And he was like just that.
Yeah, he was just like, it was so sensual. It was almost like we were not believing what we were seeing.
Let's talk about his outfit.
Yeah.
He had gold shoes on, gold pants, and was it a gold top
gold
too?
blazer.
Yes.
It was the gold experience. That's what it was. It was the gold experience. We were all
in the Soul Sanctuary.
In the Soul Sanctuary. I mean, all of us were just like, and I want to say this because, yeah, I experienced Prince just a couple of months ago at South by Southwest, but this experience was even more intimate because I was able to bring my friends. You know, the community of us all being there, all of us just looking around and just seeing everyone like, they didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. I did not expect to see a private show from Prince like that. I mean, and after he did Stratus, it was complete silence. You know, of course we were happy. Then there was this silence. It wasn't like when you're in the main show and you hear someone say, I love you, Prince, you know, right when it's silent. We heard him, heard him walking, and he was like, so what do you want to hear?
Yeah.
And then Hannah was like, he's like, because Hannah's the new band leader now. And she was like, I don't know, Plectrum Electrum. And this girl here on this laptop,
you're busting me out. Do it.
She has heard. You know how iTunes tell you how many times you hear Plectrum Electrum? 37 times. God. She heard Plectrum Electrum. So we heard. So when she said Plectrum Electrum, he was like, cool. And then you hear, boom, 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 boom. We were all just like, all in sync, just like we were in a trance. And when he went into that solo, you know how it breaks down into boom, dum, 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 dum. He looked right at me. He was just like, with the faces and all. And I was just, I kept saying, I can't get my eyes off him. I can't get my eyes. He was literally on fire.
Yeah. And he knew it.
He knew it.
And I think he was so happy to do this for us.
It didn't even seem planned. I really want to believe that this wasn't even originally intended. I mean, because it happened so fast. It was almost like, a private show. And after all of that was over, after he put on his guitar, he was like, ah. He just did that. And right when he was walking out.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
Okay. He did this to me. Wait, no. He did this, and then he just grabbed my hand and then walked
away. And Josh was like, all right, y'all. That's it. And we all were like,
that didn't just happen.
It didn't happen. Like,
am I dreaming? Like,
it was. Oh my God, it was. And I got a chance to talk to Trevor, Donna's husband, and Josh. I was like, you guys don't know how much this means to us. All of us here. I mean, this was my first time at Paisley Park. It was Estelle's first time at Paisley Park. It was Denise's first time at Paisley Park.
It's magical.
It was magical.
It is.
It was simply magical. And I'm just thankful to Third Eye Girl and Prince for hooking us up.
Completely.
Just giving us $50. $50. We went from not knowing if we were going to be able to go in to be within that place in that space.
To me, to doing a high five with him.
Like, like being able to, he was writing, and just him saying, I got my guitar for you. I'm like, man, Prince doesn't have to do anything else.
No, we're done.
We're done. We're not done. We're not done. But if he was just,
we can die peacefully.
I can die peacefully. Yeah, like he literally, he did everything. And I mean, it was amazing. It was simply amazing. I'm like, wow. It was just.
Oh my God.
So
I think we should talk about the Breakfast Can Wait video.
Oh yeah.
It was good.
You guys.
It was amazing.
Yeah, the Breakfast Can Wait video. I already know when y'all watch it, you're gonna like, what? All I'm gonna say is
grooving.
Yeah, I'm not trying to give too much away, but I think it's interesting how Prince is bold, okay? So you know that song?
True.
He is bold. I'm going to just say that because, giving them what they love with Janelle Monáe, he says, when she says, I am sharper than a switchblade. Well, I think it's that line when he's like, I'm bolder than the truth, when Janelle Monáe says that, Prince can actually say that because this video is extremely bold. Mm-hmm. It's different from anything he's ever done. And I'm not going to even tell you what happens. You're going to just have to wait till you see it, but
the Danny Cruz.
Danny is amazing.
Girlfriend, you can get your groove on.
She was, she's sexy. Her dancing was good. Oh man, the chemistry was amazing. Her and the other guy, I forget his name, Salvador, something like that. But yeah, the video is good. You guys are gonna enjoy it probably. I'm hoping you do. Don't read too much into it. Just realize. All I'm gonna say is this: I'm not your woman. I'm not your man. I'm just something that you will never understand.
True.
Yeah. That's kind of, when I saw that, that's the only thing I could think about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, truly. But anyway, we're not going to talk your heads off too much. That's our brief explanation. I want to thank Vanessa for allowing me to stay on her crib. She just showed me around. We just came back from Calhoun Square, and we saw a lot of the sights. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I mean, it was a joy to finally see her and so many of you for the first time at Paisley Park.
It was amazing, and I just personally want to say I'm glad you came here to our city. I'm so thankful. I've always said whenever I see Prince, I'm just so thankful that he plays for us, and you can testify to this.
Yeah.
He lights up Minneapolis whenever he plays here.
It's his home.
It's his home. You can tell he's so happy to be here, and I know I've said that exact thing before, but it's the truth. Like, it's just something about him playing for us. I think he just feels so at peace and so at home.
Joyful.
Yeah.
I mean, simply joyful. The fact that he was making a lot of jokes. He was like Christopher Tracy. He was like, oh, Lord, I don't want to. Just all of that. That whole persona was just full-fledged in motion. And it was just so amazing seeing him making so many jokes. He changed costumes 3 times?
3 times. But everybody else only saw it twice. We saw 3.
We saw it the 3rd time.
Those gold shoes.
Oh, man, he was looking fly.
Man.
He had the eyes. I mean, we talked
the fro.
The fro was on point.
And
just his energy. He is music. Prince is the epitome of music. Mm-hmm. So when you see him, you see orchestration, you see melody, you see harmony, all of that into one. He's doing all of this, doing so many dance moves. His screams, his voice.
Man.
It was like I don't know how he does it. He can transition so fast from that high pitched sound to something very monotone. He did dark. Oh, the set list was amazing. I mean,
And I think just
Diamonds and Pearls, gotta mention that.
I think the one thing that I just want to also elaborate on is MPG.
The MPG. The MPG, yeah. The MPG,
man.
They were just as good as Prince. You know, a lot of us, I mean, let's just be real. A lot of us say, "Oh, I just want Prince to come on stage," but they were just as good. They were symmetrical.
Right.
I did not want them like Shelby J and
Shelby
Liv
started
and
it.
She would.
and then she did this. She was like, she's bald, and she's like,
It was like, oh, Shelby J, she was on point. I love dancing with her with House Quake. She was just amazing. Like the horn players, they were having so much fun.
Right.
I did not want it to end. I mean, I'm so glad we experienced the private show, but even if it wasn't for the private show, that was an amazing show. I mean,
and so I just want to ask from your perspective, how did you feel when you walked into the doors?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, I can't even
look at this
words.
Smile. Like that's what
Paisley
happens.
Park was just like.
It's like
you see the eye mirror, you see the heart mirror that he used during the Love, Sexy, and Silent Times. I mean,
and the motorcycle.
The motorcycle, yes, the Purple Rain motorcycle was just there.
Chilling.
I mean, it was magical. The bathroom. I don't know if every room is wired for sound, but listen, that place is funky. I mean, and there was just so much music.
The bathroom was awesome.
Everything about Paisley Park, it was just. We got to say, Paisley Park is no longer just in my heart. It's actually on my feet. I'm actually walking inside Paisley Park, And it was just free. Prince, you can tell he's so comfortable there. So he was just roaming around. It wasn't like, that's why, like you say, we have to respect this. It was his house.
You have to, let's stress that again.
Yeah.
You can't go in there and be disrespectful.
Yeah, following him, trying to find. He's comfortable there. And so, just that as he was just watching the video with us, I wasn't going to be like, hey, Prince, here, remember. No.
Although you can come talk to me
anytime.
But
I'm not going to go. I mean, it wasn't like South by Southwest where I actually got a one-on-one with him, but I didn't need that. I felt like I met him with his music. He finally played his guitar, which, that's not like, Prince could play anything, but it's just that emotion.
It's amazing.
And it's amazing, yeah. And just see his face and just like, oh, it was just like, I was just entwined. It was all entwined, as my friend Jeremy says. It was beautiful. And I want to thank everyone involved in this. I mean,
I even want to thank the lady that let us into the parking lot.
Yeah, the lady who was like, y'all ain't coming. Thank you.
Oh, my God.
Thank you, because we could not ask for a better show.
Could you imagine, the report?
Yeah.
Afterwards? Oh, I'm sorry, we weren't able to be
there. Yeah, we didn't make it. Hey, but we saw a Prince tribute. We saw a Prince tribute.
Chase and Ovation.
Yeah,
they're great. They're great.
But it ain't nothing like seeing Prince. And the hours was on point. Oh, he was just crazy. I mean,
and just getting down.
He was grooving. Like the whole time, he was just he was happy. He was home.
Yeah.
It's like the
There's a difference.
Yeah, there's a difference. And I guess, and what I realized, most of Prince's most amazing shows are always very small. Not to say that the main show wasn't good, because there were a lot of people there, but like this private show, when you're that close to him.
When we walk in and he's just frozen like a mannequin.
Yeah, not moving at all.
And the only thing that was moving were his eyes, watching us all line in. And
he was staring each other down. He was staring us down.
It seemed like he was like, yep, you guys are in here. And I know you guys are tripping right now because you hear this and you don't know what you're about to experience. But I'm about to show you guys who is boss.
He laid it down. Once again, Bobby, all of us, everyone around the room was just... I mean, we were bobbing after the Plectrum Lecture, but we were just simply... He captivated us. I mean, he had us in that moment.
Totally.
Every fiber of my being was just captivated by that. It was.
I still feel so happy.
Yeah, it just felt so joyful, and it felt like I really felt like I was going to faint. Like there was a moment where I really was like, "I'm not here. Where am I? I'm not here." But I was there, and he allowed us to be there. So I know some of you are like, "Oh, yeah, I'm so jealous." Oh, wait, no. It's gonna come.
Totally.
We
were almost turned away.
We were almost turned away. Even if it takes a woman to say, nope, can't get in, nope, can't get in.
I'm sorry, we just gave away our last parking spot.
We got in there, though. We made sure.
I couldn't accept that. I graciously could not accept that.
No, we had to say, come on. I mean, seriously?
Come on,
we've been
that's
out
a
here.
good word.
Yeah, come on. Come on, baby, come on. And we got in. So, I mean, you guys who were there, share with us your experience if you know. This is my first collaboration video, and I'm so excited. I know it's going on 30 minutes.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. I mean, this was a treat. Wow.
And let's also say hi to Dave Ford.
Yeah,
we met Dave. He was there.
He was awesome. Hannah, all of the MPG. Trevor, if you all are watching, thank you once again for this experience.
Let's go down the list.
Okay.
Prince.
We got Prince, of course.
We have Josh.
We
have Trevor.
Hannah. Donna.
Ida.
Thank you all. All of the MPG players. Marcus, BK.
Yes.
Roy. Just all of them. There's so many of them. It's hard to. You can forget somebody, but
Did you say Adrian?
All of you. Adrian. You want to include Adrian. Marcus.
Cassie.
Cassie was so beautiful. Oh my
goodness. Girlfriend.
I love the hair she got on. She got going on. She just looks nice. Liv Warfield.
Liv, sweetheart.
Shall we mention?
What?
Vanessa made Liv Warfield the best cheesecake. This house was smelling like Reese's Pieces.
I hope they liked it.
I know they loved it. They had to. It was amazing. So, Liv Warfield, much love to you as well.
Sweetheart to pieces.
Yes, sweetheart.
Oh, look at that. It just works out that way.
Everyone there, all the people who came up to me, who knew me from some of these videos, I really appreciate seeing you all for the first time. Paisley Park, this happened so spontaneous. And, the worst part of this all is the withdrawal.
I'm not there yet.
But we're not there yet. Yeah, I'm still on this high. I don't see that coming really anytime soon. I'm feeling, it's really not a withdrawal when you think about it, because this is always going to be engraved in my mind. I didn't have any camera, and it's not like we were able to bring cameras or phones anyway, but I didn't need that. This was the moment for me to experience without all of that. It was the eternal moment, and I'm so glad that all of those who were with us, Danny and Edgar was so cool because he was so, all the whole time he was just he was so happy. And Jasmine, she was so shocked. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm here. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. It was so emotional. We all, Estelle, she was just like, we were shocked. He was literally steps away from us, and he was giving us everything, giving us what we love, giving us what we love. It was just,
But I think it's so true. The best show is the next one.
Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't think South by Southwest could be topped. And in a way it hasn't, but come on. This was it was higher. It was almost like another level. It's amazing to me. I always say this. I was talking to Heather about this. Much love to Heather.
Yes, Heather.
Man, thank you.
Colorado girlfriend.
I was talking to her and I was telling her, it's hard to, and I've said this to so many people, K Cool and a bunch of my friends, Jeremy, all of you. You all know, whoever is a Prince fan, it's hard to believe it's the same person. Mm-hmm. Like Prince from the 80s, from the 90s.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's the same man. And it's like this same man has that same voice, that same vision, and it's hard to believe it's like, wow, this is Prince. This is the same guy who I've been listening to on Love Sexy. The same guy I was listening to on New Power Soul. He's the same artist, and it's just unique to find out these unique transitions. So I'm with him wherever he's next.
Right.
Wherever he is next, I'm with him.
I think we should also shout out to the lovely Paula.
Oh yeah, Paula.
Couldn't make
Paula couldn't make it. A lot of you all couldn't make it, and I'm so sorry about that. My best friend Selena, I wanted her to come so much. And just I hate naming names because I'm going to forget somebody, but all of you all who left me a lot of comments on my Facebook and Twitter, I wish you guys were there.
Right.
I wish you guys were there. It was amazing.
But next time, I will make sure Paula is with us.
Yes. And this is not my last Paisley Park show.
No.
They treated me with so much love. It was like, oh yeah, bring your crew, and I was like, oh, thank you so much. Like I said, the community, experiencing it with everyone made it awesome. I could not do this by myself. If Josh was like, oh, you can only bring yourself, I wouldn't even do it. Like literally. I'm not just saying it. I wouldn't do it because I already experienced that by myself. And I needed them because they can testify. They can witness.
He did Plectrum Electrum. He kind of did it for me. I know he didn't. But it just made my whole
it was something that we all will always remember.
Right.
Always remember this. So thank you for watching. It's going on 30 minutes. We're going to shut up now already. This turtleneck is killing me. Minneapolis is beautiful. It is killing me. Minneapolis is beautiful, but I always had this stereotype that everyone in Minneapolis wear turtlenecks. Mm-mm. But no. I think
Sometimes.
Prince had his turtleneck on.
Mm-hmm. He's
rocking I ain't it. Prince, and I don't know how he does the turtleneck thing because not happening. Anyways, thanks for watching, and leave your comments below. It's all for love.
Bye.
Peace.
See ya.